Farm Guy here, and this is the Kinze Multi-Fruit Planter Pack by Chris S. and Riley S. Update changelog 1200, and another game changer by this wonderful, awesome modding duo. 41.58 megabytes download. What has changed? Well, they removed the integrated rolling function because the workers wouldn't use it. All right, so they added an unrealistic working width to the options to unrealistic planting versions. That's if it was just that, it would be awesome. But wait, there's more. Added a lizard invisible roller, and here it is. Look at that. It comes in a box. We'll show you how that works. Invisible roller. I'd love it. It is. With a little surprise with that, we'll show you that. Just wait for it. We'll show you that at the end of the video. This will give the rolled status without the prior warnings to give players an option to mulch, plant, and roll in one pass. And yes, the workers will do it. However, there is something you should know. If you are having a problem with the workers working it, I think I know what your problem may be. But first, let's get our help windows on. Right, so that's on. So we have the two planters here, and those are going to be found in planters. There it is. So we have 4 of them, but the ones that we are concerned with is the multi-fruit planter unrealistic and the 4905 multi-fruit planter unrealistic. Those are what have been changed. Now we have this, it's basically a smaller one and a large one. They are the same same updates to these. We have a standard planter. We have a mulcher, so will mulch and plant. Right? It is a direct drill. But there is something with the mulcher that you need to know, but we'll talk about that in a minute. We have standard with a 25-meter working width. We have a mulcher plus planter with a 25-meter working width, and then we have the 50-meter working width with both. So the mulcher plus 50-meter working width is what I have on the field at the moment. Everything else, unrealistic crop guides. Now we have the crop guides for this as well in the various colors. We'll show you that. Capacity, we have a standard of the 3,953 liters or the unrealistic at 50,000 liters. Yes. And then colors. Colors have not changed. Looking over at the unrealistic 4905. Now notice the 3665 is seed only. The 4905 has seed and fertilizer as well. Again, we have a mulcher standard, so standard with mulcher, standard and 30-meter, mulcher and 30-meter, standard and 50, mulcher and 50. Those are your choices. I have the mulching plus 50-meter working width chosen. And then moving on down, unrealistic crop guides. It will show you your working width, green, blue, yellow, etc., etc. Rear hitch. I went with a high rear hitch. They should both work, but I went with the high. Capacity again, 8,000 or 100,000 liters, and so forth. Did this one have a hitch option? No. So, just so you know, this particular, the 3665 does not have a hitch, so you cannot use the roller attachment with this planter. Okay? Just so you know, in case you were wondering why I didn't or why it isn't available. Now, the roller, let's see, it should be... There it is. So, invisible roller, $1,000. Genius. A genius workaround for this problem with the worker. 12 meters at 30 miles per hour. Well, that's the standard configuration. We have also the 18.2. So the 12 meter, 18.2, 25, or 30, 50. So I didn't think that one had a hitch. Maybe it's an invisible hitch. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and try it right now before I forget. Let's move this out of the way. Now, to attach it, we'll talk about the. We'll show you how to attach it right now. I do believe the attaching plant, yes, planter side. See that? So when you go to attach it, and it tells you the meter, which one you've chosen 50 meters. So all the information is right there. That's awesome. They really hit it out of the park with this one. Not that they don't usually, but this is quite the last hurrah, I do believe, for Farming Simulator 22. All right, so let's unfold this. Now this, as I said, this did not have a hitch option, but let's back it up here and see if it actually attaches or not. It might surprise me. Yes, look at that. Even though it doesn't have a hitch, it's there. And as you can see, look at that. It's already rolling. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, so it has, so if it's a little bit confusing. Top left corner, it's not showing that it's there. It's just showing the planter that's attached, but it is there. All right, let's go over here. I want to explain. If you have a cultivated field and you have mulching as an option on this planter, a worker is not going to work. Oh, unless, of course, you have the roller on the back. Duh. If you do not have the roller on the back, oh, see, that's the tricky part. Okay, so look at that. There goes the worker. He's doing it all. If we have it in a field, oh, no field found. Interesting. So, okay, manually I'm going to turn it on and lower it. And as you can see, it is mulching. It is planting, fertilizing, and rolling. See that? Now let's, there we go. That is the roller. All right, so let's move it forward. Hire worker. Yes, okay, so there we go. Worker will, so we have mulching, remember we have the mulching turned on. Now without the roller, mind you, remember that, on cultivated ground here, yes, this is all cultivated. Okay, we'll try it here. Yes, it won't work. Okay, so what's going on here? Well, we have nothing to mulch. So the mulcher goes first, and it doesn't say, hey, there's nothing. It's saying, hey, there's nothing to mulch here, so it's not going to work. So if you're having issues, just remember that if you have the mulching enabled, it's not going to plant on, the worker is not going to work on a field that has been cultivated. Now you can do it manually and it will work, but so if you're having issues. All right, so that's hopefully that's understandable if you are all understanding that. All right, so let's go ahead and hook up. This one has a hitch option. However, as you can see, the other one didn't have a hitch and it's still hooked up to it. So let's go ahead and attach this to this planter. And I have also chosen Come on. You have to line it up pretty closely. It is a little bit. You have to get it right, right underneath it. There. See that? Lizard invisible roller attach. There we go. All right. Again, you're not going to see it. You can tab through it. If you tab and tab, it's there. The first tab is the planter. And the second one is the roller. Now, as you drop the planter, the roller, actually the mulcher starts immediately working, and the roller will immediately work as well. Let's turn on the planter. There we go. And as you can see, I'm manually going forward. It is mulching, planting, fertilizing, and rolling. If I hire a worker, he will do it in this field. I think because the roller is on the back and the mulcher. So everything works. If you hook that all up together, you are mulching, planting, and this one fertilizing and rolling all at the same time. So that is that. Now for the final trick. The final little trick is could possibly be the most game-changing for some of you, perhaps. And thanks to Chris for tipping me off about this particular little gem. Let us drop. Oops. Come on. There we go. We'll drop the invisible roller, and I will show you something kind of funny, but on the same hand, if you don't want to use the all-in-one, or if you don't want to use this particular planter for whatever reason, I don't know why, maybe you just want to do something different, the roller can hook up to a regular tractor, like so. It is invisible. Yes, indeed, it is invisible. However, if you drop it down, it will still roll your field at 30 miles per hour at whatever width you have it picked at. And a worker will do it as well. So, if it was just that by itself, the invisible roller, it would be awesome. But altogether, this mod is, of course, super awesome. And if you can see that. So there's no markers to mark, yes, where the edge of the, there's no lighted markers or anything like that. But come on. Who doesn't want to do that? Oh, if only we had this 3 years ago. But anyways, hopefully they will wield their magic on Farming Simulator 25, and we'll be able to enjoy these mods again in the next game. But for now, we have it in Farm Sim 22, and there you have the invisible roller. A secret hidden gem on the new update for the Kinze Multi-Fruit Planter Pack by Chris S. and Riley S. on Farming Simulator 22. Check it out. You won't be disappointed. Thank you all for watching, and remember, it's only a game, so till the next one, bye for now.